Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't realize, I'm on a TTT. Wow, I can't talk today. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is a very exciting day because the girl is gonna go on an Ocean Wise seafood tasting tour, which is the very first here in Toronto. I'm with Erica here, who I know from somewhere. Who kindly invited me, and she's basically going to be with us during the entire tour. It's 2 hours, we're gonna visit 3 restaurants, and I'm going to gorge on seafood, which is the best thing in the world.
Sustainable seafood.
Yeah, so Erica, do you want to tell us more about what Ocean Wise is?
Sure. So Ocean Wise is a conservation nonprofit organization based out of the Vancouver Aquarium, and our role is really trying to educate consumers and businesses and industries on how to source and access sustainable seafood so that people can make sustainable choices.
Exactly, because your girl loves seafood and I gotta be, you know, a conservationist at the same time. So Ocean Wise it is.
Thank you everyone for joining us on Toronto's first ever sustainable seafood walking tour. We're really excited to have you, and my name is Erica. I'm the program assistant for Ocean Wise Seafood, and you also met Isabella. She's also one of our staff members. Right behind you is Lori. She's going to be our photographer for the day. And we also have Mel, our videographer, who's meeting us at the restaurant just to do some promotional material to celebrate this event and some of our amazing partners that we're going to get to try out their food today. So when you see our logo on menus or on frozen products, for example, then you know you're making a sustainable choice. And by sustainable, we mean that it's not overfishing, you're not depleting the supply in the oceans, you're not causing any damage to the aquatic ecosystem there, and that it's been harvested with a management plan in mind based on the best scientific research available. How's it going? Really good.
So the first restaurant we went to was called Palm Lane, but now we're heading to Kasamoto, which is an upscale, like Japanese cuisine restaurant. They're going to be preparing 3 dishes for us today. So excited to try them all out. Wow, I feel so VIP. And it was the most exceptional 3 dishes that I've ever tasted in my life. So we first had scallops, and then second we had some salmon, and then we had black cod, or also called sablefish, which honestly it's a tie between the 2. I definitely recommend going to the restaurant. It's in Yorkville Village in downtown Toronto, so please go. It's sustainable, and you know that you made a good decision in a sustainable lifestyle. So now we're heading to Mercado, which is somewhere in College Street in downtown Toronto again, and it's our last stop, and I'm really excited to see what we have in store. As you can see, I am at home now, and I really forgot to do a little, you know, like summarization after that Ocean Wise seafood tasting tour, but here I am. That last restaurant that we went to was on College Street in downtown Toronto. It's called Mercado. They made a dish featuring albacore tuna. Tuna gets a bad rap as a, you know, something that isn't really sustainable and you shouldn't be eating, but it depends on the species of tuna. It was recommended that people avoid eating bluefin tuna because that's the one that has like really decreased in numbers in the wild due to the fishing industry and the pressures put on their populations. Other recommended species of tuna would be albacore tuna, which is what we ate, and also yellowfin tuna. What was upsetting was I asked, okay, what is this dish called on the menu? Because I actually really liked it, and they actually just made that for the food tasting tour. So I'm just gonna have to dream about it for the rest of my life. I did tell them to be like, hello, could you put this on the menu, please? Thank you. Anyways, shout out to my friend Erica who invited me to this tour, and to Ocean Wise for hosting its very first ever seafood tasting tour. It was amazing, and I hope you guys do this a lot more and have the public engaged as to know that they do have options in living a more sustainable lifestyle. So the biggest takeaway that I had in this tour is that you do have options, and we do need to demand for these changes to be made for these large companies and businesses to realize that that is the direction that they need to be taking. They'll do this by you choosing the options and opting for the opting to say no to the non-sustainable options. Trends may change. One thing that's sustainable in one year may not be sustainable in the next year, so you do have to be aware and try to keep yourself well informed. But Ocean Wise recommends what seafood's good to eat, what seafood's bad to eat, so always look for their little logo, because it will in a way be like that shining beacon for you to choose. I will definitely go back to these restaurants, especially Kasamoto, because honestly that sushi is on my mind, and it's great. Now I do believe in the saying that we don't need one person to do things perfectly, but we need a million to do things imperfectly, because it's that collective effort that will actually make change. And it's hard to enforce such a radical change to society, as you know, history has shown, and also just knowing basic human nature, but we do need to make efforts into changing our approach with the practices that we employ today. And you can easily start that like sustainable lifestyle by choosing what you eat and making sure your voice is heard for what you want to these companies that can definitely impact our environment. Thanks guys for joining me in this tour, and I hope this opens your eyes to sustainable options. At the moment, Ocean Wise is only available in Canada, but it doesn't harm you to be aware of what you're eating. So it was recommended that when looking into if your seafood is sustainable, you have to look for 3 things. Number 1, you have to look for what species it is, where is it from, and how it's being caught. So these 3 things can help you deduce if that seafood is sustainable for eating. So with that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!